Are you there? Ronnie, are you there eating your sourdough toast? Are you with Ronnie? Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
On today's show, we're talking solo travel to Cuba. Is it getting expensive? Weather in September, hurricane season, of course, low season in Cuba.
Hello.
How's the food?
Ooh.
We're talking deals. Last minute, does it work?
Yep.
And it's good to be heading back to Cuba. I haven't been there in a while, so we're going to be talking about what's happening this fall.
Mike's journey.
We're talking our Patreon, we're talking our merchandise, and we're talking so much more on this show.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody.
Good morning to everybody, and get your coffee.
And good morning to Jen.
Coffee.
First taste. I'm rusty.
Out of practice. Let's see what we got.
Oh my God. Can everyone hear us out there?
I hope you can hear us. Let us know.
First of all, Ronnie and Lorraine, you're making me hungry. You're having my dream breakfast.
Oh yeah,
I think you're at New Brunswick. We want to say good morning, early morning to Ted Shaughnessy, Derek, Cindy, Robert, Ross, Patreon.
Yep.
We want to say Lizette, Jill, Patrick, 7 Days in Paradise. We're going to talk about the Patreon and
Lisa, like so many people in the chat that have already gone up, but they were here early and they were just happy to be here. So
7 Days in Paradise. I want to say a thank you to Heather. We're going to talk about this in a few minutes, but wow, buying so many bags to do what you do best and you give away when you're down there.
Amazing.
We want to say, hey, good morning to Marco Millette, Andy, Mark. Hey, hello, Mark. Otto.
Yeah.
We just want to say good morning to everybody.
Yes.
Now
it's so strange to be back because we're used to being here on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think we've done a Saturday.
Which we haven't really been able to do. We did one a couple weeks ago, but I don't know if we've done a Saturday in a long time. You're usually not here. So Mike's leaving tomorrow. So we thought, let's get on here because who knows when we'll be back on a live stream. And we were both free today. So
yes.
It worked.
Hello, Claire, Bill, Crystal, Rose, Sue, Patrick.
Yep. Hurricanes on our agenda today, Sue.
We're talking hurricanes.
Yeah. Good morning.
Now let's where do you want to start?
Well, let's start with maybe a good, I know it's further down in our agenda, but how about just good to be heading back?
Yeah.
And just sort of some of your
let's just quickly talk about why we're not back yet, because we had a few hiccups the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we did.
So so people understand what's going on.
Hiccups for about 5 months.
But it's just really
the last few weeks have just been a lot.
Yes. So my mom's house just sold and I'm helping my mom in that transition because she's in a home.
Right.
And last Wednesday, I get a letter from the lawyer. The house was closing this Wednesday.
Yes.
So, and it was a long weekend.
We were so excited just to
get it off.
Everything finished.
Because if you know the housing market, things are slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
I get a letter from the lawyer saying there's an issue with your mom and dad's house. There's a building permit that was never closed.
Yes.
I go into panic mode. If you've ever dealt with any nightmares like this, and I'm just the power of attorney.
But you're also you're the only one here.
I'm the only one here.
Yeah.
So quickly, just to get this off my plate, I call up the lawyer right away. And you know what happens when you call your lawyer every single time. Well, we're going into a long weekend and I'm saying, how do I resolve this? Yeah. We go back and forth. I call the city. The city says, listen, we're not worrying about it. This was 20 years ago. We're letting it go.
Right.
I try to explain this to my lawyer, which tries to explain it to the other lawyer. They're not doing anything.
Nope.
They want this closed. I have to, before the long weekend, get new plans drawn up for a sunroom. It's a sunroom at the back of their house that they had done. It was properly done, but
and still in amazing shape.
Yeah, but the person that did it didn't close the permit. It's up to my mom and dad's responsibility. Yeah. So I was told. Anyway, I get a structural engineer in, get drawings done on a Thursday, make the guy come out on Thursday night, the structural engineer. Go into the planning department on Friday. They can't even issue me a permit because there's no one there. It's a long weekend. Everyone's on holidays. I get the permit issued on Tuesday. I meet the guy. He comes out, looks at it and says, listen, we understand what's going on here in our community with all these abandoned permits. He looked at it. He looked at the structural engineer's report, closed it. Oh my gosh.
And the house closed.
The house closed on Wednesday, but that's why I'm still here.
But it was like a tornado of events and it just was.
The weekend was just a sour weekend. I was so off. I was just in a low. So that's over. I can get back to doing what I do best.
Thank goodness.
So that's where why you haven't seen
really
me on planes and beaches and resorts.
And I've had a lot of people reaching out because I think they're worried a little bit, but also just looking for your content. So it's coming.
It's coming. I couldn't leave my mom like I couldn't. I had to do this.
Had to do it.
I have to make sure my mom is content. I have to make sure Jenn's mom is content and everyone's good to go before I go and do what I do, because mine's a little bit more selfish. Really? Like I'm away a lot. So when I'm away, like I can't help out. And so I had to do this to make sure my conscience and my soul felt good for what I was doing.
Totally. Family first. Exactly. Anyway, we've recovered, but it was a hard week. And of course,
no alcohol.
I went back to work.
Jenny's back at work.
And, I love my job, but it's just a switch in routine. And I find it takes me a couple of weeks to adjust when I'm not feeling so tired, but I'll be fine. And like I said, I love it. But we're planning to get away together a couple of times, hopefully this fall. And
but that's going to be up to Jenn's schedule. Now, I just want to look. People are just starting to chime up here.
Hurricane weather updates are coming. We talked about we're going to get to that.
I see people are going to the Flamenco next weekend. Hopefully the hurricanes are going to go. Listen, let's go right into that.
Okay.
Let's talk about the weather in September and what you can expect.
Yeah. Okay.
I just posted,
now back to the beach and chill.
Yeah, let's get back to the beach and chill. Let's just talk about what we need to talk about.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going to be there like tomorrow. That hurricane that I posted, it's just to show you like the trajectory. That's 7 days. Like that could dissipate. It can go north, it can go south, or it can just quit.
Yeah.
But I always check that before I fly the National Hurricane Center, because I want to see what active storms. I'm talking tropical storms and I'm talking hurricanes before I get on the plane.
Yeah.
That's typically why I don't book in advance. But just because you did book in advance, don't get too nervous right now about that. Like I'm not nervous. I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just, I just want to show people so you could utilize that website to the best of your ability. I don't trust the weather accurate. What's it called? The Weather X or whatever it is in Cuba. It says it's going to rain every day.
We've talked about this. Every day it says rain.
Every day. It never rains.
And we've been there when it said rain every day and we didn't get a spot of rain. So
yeah. So I don't put a lot of emphasis into the daily weather forecast in Cuba, because unless there's a tropical storm coming, those storms will come, like rain will come and go really early in the morning, and then you're done with it.
Yeah. But Mike, we talked about this. Mike and I went for a walk this morning and just tried to brainstorm. Not everyone has the luxury.
Yes, I get it.
If you're not retired and you have to book your holidays when you have a job.
That's right. I get
so that part can be a little bit tricky and a little more nerve-wracking, right? Because as you say, you can kind of watch it and do what you want. Some people have booked in because they had to book their holidays at work. So that part, we understand that can be a little dodgy, but also take into consideration, like Mike says, they sometimes don't amount to anything. And when they are really going to amount to a major hurricane, I think that's when you take everything into account and decide whether or not it's safe to go or not, right?
That's right.
And cancellation insurance is...
Well, so cancellation insurance can help you up to like 2 or 3 days or 24 in advance. But sometimes if it's I don't know, like I don't read the fine print.
You don't know if it's covered or...
You don't know
if
if it's covered.
We're not insurance specialists, that's
because
for sure.
I don't deal with that. Like I'm traveling so much, for me to put another $200 on my bill. It's just like, I just roll the dice, or I take a look and I book last minute because I can do that and see if it works for me.
Oh, wow. This is good. Ronnie's going to Norway for most of October.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
And one of the things we tried to point out to each other today is I'm going to try to keep posted and grounded in the chat so we can, connect with you guys that way and still kind of go ahead with our agenda.
Well, this is a question I want to ask people right now. How many people on here like to book last minute? And let's just say last minute's maybe a week to 2 weeks in advance.
Okay.
How many people on here do that versus booking it well in advance?
Right.
Because that's going to be coming up in the next question, the next thing that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, someone's saying booked a few weeks ago and now prices are dropping. And we talked about that this morning. Like, that's so true. Even your trip.
Yeah, I thought I got a great deal. Are we going to go? Are we done with the hurricane season and the weather? What else?
Weather in general in September is gorgeous.
It's beautiful. It's my favorite time to go.
Right? Yeah.
It's nice and warm. I think sometimes it's the hottest month to be down there. And
last minute. But some people due to holidays have to book 45 days out. That's Jim Mills.
Oh, is that
2
right?
weeks.
2 weeks in advance. Okay. Well, let's go into this next
3
one.
weeks. Yeah.
We're talking solo traveling to Cuba, getting expensive.
Yeah.
Now,
the solo for sure.
Just not right in September and October, but when I'm looking in advance, and I'm always checking prices because prices go up and down, I'm looking to go to a few resorts. And I was just clicking on Blau the other day because it came down for like a 4 or 5 day to like 700 and change for mid-October. But when I go to click it, the single supplements kicks in and it goes to 1,000.
Yeah, that's right. It's a little tricky that way.
It is very tricky. So, right now, typically when you're solo traveling, it's usually well into November that they keep the prices. If it says $795 or $815, that's $815 as well for the solo traveler.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of Memories properties really honor that. Like they even might keep it solo right up until
some more than others, right? So that's good to know.
Yeah, but I'm noticing that right now. I don't know if it's because Blau is such a big seller and they're like right up there with being full occupancy. So
I know, and some people are chiming in. Claire and Jill, like not easy to find deals as a solo traveler.
Not right now.
No. And then someone else said, when I'm retired, I'm hoping to do more last minute. And that's what we talked about. Like, Mike is retired and he can book whenever he feels like it. And I'm not. So when we're booking trips, when I'm coming.
And I'm not telling anybody what to do.
No.
But when it comes to September traveling,
yeah,
I never book in advance. I don't look at it in June. I don't look at it in May. I look at it at the last week of August. And because I know right now prices will just keep dropping because airplanes are not going to be full right now.
Yeah.
So I don't want to give, and airlines are probably going to hate me for this.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I don't like to give them my money when I can keep it and save $50. And it's like, save 50 or 100. That pays for a tank of gas to go to the airport.
Well, this kind of leads into it because Dawn is asking, like, when you're looking to book and you book now, is it better to upgrade now or wait until you get there and upgrade there? That's a great question.
Okay, this is a great question.
People ask us this a lot.
Because right now with Memories properties, let's say you're going to Memories Sanctuary in Hogan, in off season, what they do is they'll offer you a free upgrade. If you wanted the pool view, they sometimes—
when you get there?
No.
Or
when time of booking, they'll upgrade you a free upgrade to the ocean view.
Right.
If you wanted a suite, a junior suite they'll give you. So it's best kind of like not last minute, but within the last 2 or 3 weeks when you think of going. If you do that, you're going to get these free upgrades. And I want to talk about upgrades because people always ask me about that. I don't book upgrades when I'm there. It doesn't work for me. They know if you want that upgrade and you're there, they're going to charge you in US dollars. And if you really want it, you're going to pay.
Okay.
So I just do the upgrade here. And in September and October, if you look at any of the sites,
they're not much more.
They're $10 or $15 more for the week.
Yeah.
Or we go, remember Diamond Club?
Yeah.
Diamond Club was like $10 or $15 more. Or when we went to Memories Hibacoa, for $50 more, we got the premium upgrade.
Which was amazing.
Like you just do it at the time of booking and you have it. So I personally do that all the time and it works for me.
Okay, I'm just going to try to keep up with the.
Let's also talk about solo traveling. Now, let's talk about where to go for solo traveling because not all resorts are made for all travelers.
No.
I got this interesting.
Yes.
On a Cuba site. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but this is what the person just wrote. And this was 6 hours ago. We are here at Blau now. Don't recommend at all. Crowded. Food is terrible, even for Cuba standards. And fun. If you want to be in the geriatric facility, then yes. But for younger people, don't come here. Okay.
Geriatric.
This is what I'm going to say. What are you thinking September, October, November are going to be like? Everyone is over, usually in a younger crowd. They have less holidays.
Yes.
They're back to work or they have small children.
Or they're back to school or university or whatever.
Like people, come on, think about it. Like I make videos all the time showing you what September, July, October, November look like. I tell you, like it's like 20 to 30, 40% occupancy with people my age and up. And you don't know that? That's on you.
I know. And Cindy's saying, "Oh my God, Blau is awesome in July." Yeah, we love Blau too.
So
you can't please everyone.
No, not only that, but don't believe everything you read.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm a big advocate. I don't read a lot of reviews at all.
Yeah.
But I might make a video where I'm going to read a bunch of reviews and then I'm going to go to the resort and see if it's actually true.
Yeah.
Because
you did a lot of those videos a couple, I don't know, maybe it was a year back.
Yeah. I
don't
believe them because someone could be off because they didn't have the omelet, which it wasn't cooked properly for them. I don't know.
Pray tell, what's wrong with the older tourists?
So when someone's attacking, what's wrong with older tourists? It's going to be nice and chilled out.
As older, like we're older tourists.
Are we geriatric?
I don't think we're geriatric, but we're definitely older.
Listen, if you're a solo traveler and you're looking for fun, go to White Sands. That's a party place.
But depending on the age of that person who wrote it,
go to Starfish
they aren't as well versed with Cuba as all of us here.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, when you're attacking a resort that's people absolutely love and adore, like I hope your spidey senses go up and think, really?
Yeah, that can't be accurate. Went to Grand Aston.
I want to bring this up.
Loved the club section. Yeah.
Friends of ours just went to Blau. They went in July. They bought the package in advance. And then the prices dropped in July.
Oh, yeah.
So what did they do? They called up their travel agent. They said, listen, is there anything you can do for us? The prices are dramatically dropped. You know what the travel agent did? Called up and they said, listen, we'll get you an ocean view. How's that sound? They were picked. They were just loving life because they got the upgrade and they felt that they got value for their money.
So always good to ask.
It's always good to ask.
Steve Schindler's in the house.
Hello, Steve from Texas.
Warm Texas morning. It's not
your bag's on the way.
Yeah, your bag's shipped.
I didn't have to pay tariffs going to Texas, but we'll see if it gets there, Steve.
It may get trickier. I don't know, but we'll keep trying. Slept in morning, Paul. And okay.
And a lot of people are chiming in.
Yeah,
Mark,
awesome.
I tend not to read the reviews just for that reason only, because I think people that watch our videos and I think people that come to this live stream, we're like-minded. We're like-minded.
We have an understanding.
We understand Cuba in the simplicity and the beauty and the peace of why we're going. And we understand we're not going to Dominican, we're not going to Mexico, but guess what? We don't have seaweed. And we understand that. True. And we're looking for the simplicity of life. And if the older crowd and it's quiet, to me, that's a bonus.
That's heaven. That's what we love.
Because I don't like waiting in lines at the buffet or a reservation or the beach is crowded and people are playing really bad music that I don't enjoy or talking on their cell phones. So when you're going in low season, I get to pass by all that.
That part's perfect. Yeah, that's why we love it.
One other thing, I'm just going to talk about low season traveling right now. There's a lot of Cuban travelers.
Yeah, this time of year.
Sometimes that bothers people. I don't know why, because it's Cuba. They're allowed to go to their own resorts.
We've even had people ask if it bothers us. Of course not. It's their country.
I meet a ton of Cubans, and sometimes they watch the videos.
Yeah, we do have a lot of Cuban subscribers and Facebook followers, like a ton.
Some resorts are going to be having a lot of Cuban tourists because they're offered at discounts for the Cubans to go and enjoy. Yeah. And they typically will be traveling until November until prices start to escalate and then they'll leave. Sometimes I've noticed at resorts, the Cubans even leave on Thursdays or Fridays because the resorts are too expensive for them on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, and they come back Mondays.
Yeah, see, I notice that a lot when we're away in the fall together, is that it tends to be a little bit busier and then suddenly it's empty. Yeah,
so sometimes resorts will fill up, maybe at the, sometimes at the 3 stars and 4 stars, because a lot of Cuban tourists are there.
Yeah,
so
that's something to keep in mind. But
it is.
Yeah.
Now,
did we cover? I think we covered hurricane. Yeah.
Yeah. Hurricanes are done.
Now we wanted to talk low season in Cuba and talk about the food.
That's right. We want to talk about the food.
We all know it's Cuba and we know that we have expectations of Cuban food and what it can be like. But in low season, are you really prepared?
Are you really prepared? Now,
are you really prepared? Because
someone can tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah.
Mango season, I think, is going to end soon. But I think avocados are still going strong.
Yeah,
so if someone was just there, can you just tell me?
Let us know.
Because I think the food, this is just coming from a fact point of view. Tourism is down in Cuba from last year to this year.
Yeah.
If you just read any information,
the last few years, right?
But it's really declined. Okay.
Yeah.
So when resorts at the first quarter this year were down 20 to 30%, some resorts, their budgets are strained right now. Like you have to think about it from that. And that's why I tell people, and that's why I go to the 4+ right now. I try to go to the best resorts possible, because hopefully those budgets are going to be bigger, because they were the top sellers in the high season. And they really had more buying power, and they can still, bring in the foods that they need to keep people happy and bring the variety and the quantity. It's always going to be, I think, in September, October, November, it's the quantity and the variety that will suffer.
Yeah. So a lot of people are saying, well, we know it's Cuba. Mangoes were in season in June, but there's always food to eat. It might not be what you like. And then Sue said, bring your own snacks. That's a really good.
Totally.
And I love it. Is amazing meal out of Spam and water. Cubans could make an amazing meal, not worried about quality. Now, that being said, us either, but we have been away when it's been really challenging to find enough food.
Sometimes.
But that comes and goes, and
it depends on what resort we're at.
Resort.
So all resorts are not built equally. No. And food items come and go. And I've been to some really class resorts, and I'm not going to mention them, but they ran out of food day number 2, day number 3. Where I'm just talking they had amazing quality and amounts, and then by the 3rd day, those amounts and quality and variety kind of dissipated. So it depends on where you're going.
I think the more I go to Cuba, the better I'm getting at just bringing some of my own snacks.
But we're not big eaters anymore.
No, we're not big eaters, but I like to make sure I can get something. That's all.
And I think I'm going to pay attention this year when I'm there at the buffets to see how much waste there is. Because you can have all the food you want. If people are just wasting it because it doesn't fit their palate, that could have fed somebody else. And you're going to a buffet, and I get disgusted when people fill their plate. You can go back as many times as you want.
They pile right
and
up.
It's not for me to judge, but when, I think Cuba is under a major constraint right now when it comes to food. I think we all just need to be aware of that and try to do our best is not to waste. If we're not interested in eating it, try it and just don't get more.
Angela is saying flamenco is our favorite. It's one of my all-time favorites too. I haven't been in a long time, but
I was just there. I was there doing an update video.
I think
I was just there, May or something.
Were you?
April. Yeah, when I was in Keokoko.
Oh yeah,
I stopped in for the day.
I think it was Robert going off site for meals in Veradero is a great idea, and always
totally
trying that out.
That's one thing I like about Veradero, and it's a really great judge. I like to go into the town of Veradero and see exactly what's going on, later on in the evening, to see how many tourists there are. That's to see what they're offering for food and music. That's what Starfish Quattro Palmas there. That's the lifeblood. People love that because they like to go into town. And
people had commented earlier that Veradero seems to be a really great place for younger people because there's so much to do, right? So
you can just, all those resorts that are close, like the International, the Salimar, you've got Quattro Palmas right there. They're all made for people to go into town, and you can walk. You don't have to worry about a cab at nighttime. And it's safe.
True. That might be the alcohol. People think they're more hungry than they actually are. That's very true. As humans, we eat way too much anyway, right?
And you eat way too much after you had about 12 beers and it's midnight and you're just dying for that double cheeseburger that you're not going to get.
But we just thought we'd touch on it just to prepare. If people haven't been in low season before, it's just always good to go in prepared.
But that's on my radar this fall of all the regions that I'm going to, is I really want to focus on the food, the quality, and the amounts, and not to put a resort in or out. I'm just showing you exactly what's happening. So people, when they're coming, you're going later on in the season, you kind of know what you're getting into, and to alleviate some of your anxieties.
And again, I just love that people are answering each other, because we can't always get to everybody, but I see people answer each other, which is awesome in this chat.
Now I want to ask this. Let's just say if you're a solo traveler, and let's just say you're a traveler in general, because a lot of people ask me where would be a great resort to go to for a solo.
Right.
Well, I think you need to know your age and what you like to do. Are you a book reader? Are you looking to meet up with another person? Are you looking to adventure? Are you just looking to chill out and get some sun? I think I can say this for sure is White Sands, for some reason, likes to attract single people, people that are divorced, people that are looking to hang out with other people,
meet other people.
I think that resort is built for everybody.
Right.
And I can honestly say that because I've been there.
Now, what about the place Cuba Phil goes to? You've said the same thing about that place.
Trip is I think his Trip is so well priced too. And it has
a huge following.
A massive following.
Yeah.
Older, younger people just want to go and have a good time, let off steam. Trip is on people's radar.
Kale Largo soon booked at Sanctuary in November.
Ooh, nice. Out of Montreal, Karen.
Montreal, because we're trying to figure out Kale Largo. We love it, but it's complicated from here.
It is complicated. For some reason, Toronto just doesn't want to send a plane.
Yeah.
And it's too bad because I like that place.
Yeah. Someone earlier on asked if you have a preferred airline when you're traveling.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this. I don't like to badmouth anyone. I actually loved flying with Sunwing because their process for checking in was so much easier than WestJet. I think WestJet, I just checked in this morning, is got a little bit simpler, but going to the airport for Sunwing's check-in was flawless for me. It's like boom, boom, boom at the kiosk, I'm through the gate. WestJet, if you didn't check in at the kiosk or you didn't do a pre-check-in, you got to wait in a line. I thought, wow, and that was about 2 months ago. I think it's slightly changed now, and I think they've revamped it a little bit. But
flight times too, that's good. Natalie is chiming in for some solo locations. So Sanctuary, Grand Memories, Holguin, Grand Aston, Holguin.
Las America in Veradero. You've got the International in Veradero, Starfish Quattro Palmas in Veradero. You've got, KO Cruise White Sands. Yep. You've got, there's all kinds of places you can go to.
I think I've mentioned Flamenco. I would go to Flamenco by myself. Where did I go? Valentine, Portoblanca.
Valentine, yeah.
I went there,
but it's a long bus ride. You're at the very end.
Yeah, it was. But I just needed some quiet, so it was perfect.
Yeah, that was a place to go and escape.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah.
Okay, now I think we got reversed here. Let's talk.
Okay.
Deals.
Okay. The end, does it work? Because someone mentioned you see a good deal now. Do you book it? Do you wait? What do you think? Well, we talked about booking.
Right now, can't do September deals are great. I check all the time and they've come down again. So I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, but I've already booked 4 resorts. Now I'm waiting in mid-October and they're being stingy right around that long weekend of the Thanksgiving. They're not dropping at all and they're really high and aggressive. Really, if you take a look at the 15th or 16th. So I kind of will wait for the mid-October to drop. November starting to drop and come in a line what she typically does.
But so funny, I was looking for first week of December and those prices were pretty good.
They're really good in December because a lot of people are kind of either they're going away or they're actually want a little bit of sun before Christmas or they're not going away at all.
Right. Well,
so the first 2 weeks in December are always a great time to go.
They look great. It's my birthday. I'd like to go then.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
But let's talk about this. I've been looking a lot of Friday, planes.
Yes.
Planes are not flying every day to the KO Cocos and where else? Holguin.
Well, we've been trying to look for Thursday flights.
Oh, and Santa Maria.
No Thursday
There's
flight.
no Thursday flight. So they have an afternoon flight on a Friday and you have to fly home
on
Monday at 9 or 11 o'clock in the morning.
So it literally only gives you 2 days. Yeah.
It's is just doesn't even make sense. I don't mind doing the 4-day where you take a 6 a.m. flight.
Yeah.
And you take the last flight out at 9:30 at nighttime on a Monday. So you have 4 basic days there and you pay you're getting a fairly decent deal, but you got 4 days out of it for Jenny. It works for us.
Yeah.
Right now you can't even do a 5-day because they don't have the Tuesday or Thursday flight.
Yeah, that would be, that's what I really want is the 5-day, but we can't find one.
So I think that might hurt some of the weekend warriors that want to get away for the 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now we were going to just share a couple of stories too, Mike, I think a few lives ago, we said we're going to do photo of the day or subscriber of the day or whatever, just to highlight something. But we do get a lot of messages. We do get a lot of photos. We get loads of feedback. But this one, I'm not going to name them, but this couple, her shirt says coffee, please. I don't know. Can I show?
Yeah.
There they are. They sent us a couple of messages and it was just around the coffee and it was first test, first taste.
Oh, it's just blurry for some reason.
But that's okay. Anyway, we appreciate the photos. Lots of people send them or post them directly to our Facebook, but some people send them to our messenger. And I always share with Mike. And then another photo, or I think someone posted right on our Facebook page, and it was all about she has our merch. She is a subscriber. She's been with us a long time, actually. Her name's Ashley. I think she's from Peterborough. She reached out to us and said she was at the resort. I can't even remember the resort, but loads of Finding Fish merch. She saw stickers at the beach bar. And she said everyone was talking about Finding Fish, and they made connections to Finding Fish, and then ended up, having like a friendship and hanging out for a few days at the resort. And I shared that with Mike, and I was like, isn't it pretty awesome that people can connect? And sort of that you're going to be like-minded if you're watching Finding Fish, right? Like
totally.
And you have a chance to just connect with other people or meet new friends. So that was just really cool. She had shared that with us. And the photo was of all four of them with like their arms around each
they
other.
put it on our Facebook. It was cool.
Yeah.
And it was
totally cool.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that was us. You guys are awesome. Chris. Okay. Well,
that's awesome. Well, thanks for posting that.
And thanks for sharing, because
always post your pictures on our Facebook.
We love it.
Because it's awesome. We enjoy it.
I especially love it because I'm not away as much as Mike is. So it's like I'm living vicariously through all of you when you're traveling. So it's perfect.
And Jim Mills just writes in, he supports, and he puts his Finding Fish t-shirt on, 2 beach bags in 4 weeks. I think we sold one of his beach bags that he wanted. My son did.
Yes.
By
Jim,
accident.
But he just...
yours just went out yesterday.
It went out yesterday. Yeah. We shipped another one.
I shipped another one.
And I had to break the news that Zach had sold one on a different platform, and it was the last one. Anyway, Jim was good to take a different color, but now he got the color he wanted.
Totally.
Or his wife. I think it was for his wife. Yeah. When are shirts available?
Well, that's a good, actually, shirts are going to be, they're ordered.
They're ordered.
So you want to get into talking about this, or where should we go to next?
Well,
let's talk about our merchandise.
May as well. Let's go to our merchandise.
Can you do me one favor? Because I can't get out. Can you just grab me that envelope?
Yeah, of course.
Because that's where our merchandise
pictures the shirts? This one?
Yes. No, yes, that one.
This folder.
Yeah, that folder. So I did order shirts, and this is what I just want to talk about quickly. I don't know. There we go.
I think it's going to come in a little, we're going to do things a little differently. Because the shirts were really a little bit challenging for me to track last time. So I'll be posting sort of like a framework of what we have available, what color, and what crest. And you're going to literally say, I want number 1 in size small. I want number 2 in a large.
So that's basically
it's gonna look something like that.
What is going to be on our Facebook page. Sorry that it's white. It's not showing up.
But it will show up when I post.
And we only ordered so much and in so many sizes to keep it simple for everybody. So that order went in. I think it's going to be ready within about 2 weeks.
Yeah. And that's going to be perfect timing for me.
Because our beach bags are really actually selling really quickly. So maybe the beach bags might not all be gone, but they'll be through the system because it's just Jenny and I, and just Jenny's going to be home. So what we're going to do is that's what we're ordering. Yeah. And when it sells out, we probably won't do another order until probably mid to late October.
Yes.
And then we're doing a cutoff. We just talked about it the first week in December for shipping because we are going away and we want to make sure people get their stuff and it doesn't get lost.
Yeah. So that being said, should I share some of the, I know you may or may not have seen the beach bags on our Facebook, but I just want to show a couple of them.
I'm going to say the green shirt, the green actually, and the pink.
The green and pink, which were
and the gold.
The OGs from last time are.
But that's with the new color.
Yes. And they're selling out. Like you're better at showing. I'm loving the cream, but people are loving the blue still, the blue print. So I would say these ones are the best sellers.
These are pretty much almost sold out. But what? That's not a problem. We can order more, but we won't order more until October.
But I'm going to tell you the new colors.
Oh, the new trend is, and I love that red.
The new colors are selling. So people who already have one bag are buying the next bag.
Let's talk about Heather while I'm doing this. Heather Drummond, she buys 5 bags. Okay. Jim Mills, 2 bags.
We've got lots of people buying 2-3 bags.
But I love what Heather did.
Steve from Texas is on number 4.
Heather goes, hey, Mike, send me 5 bags.
Yeah.
Your color of choice, because I'm going to fill them with product and then I'm going to give them away when I go to Cuba during our travels.
Yeah.
Heather Drummond is a Patreon and she's a freaking generous person.
She's very generous. I can't remember the name of the young lady who bought 4. Steve's on his 4th bag.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing I wanted to talk about is, I mean, not everyone can travel, and we have lots of subscribers that follow us and live vicariously through our travels because they're unable to travel at this point.
Yeah, totally. There are some people that do that.
We have people with bags because they're using them for a book bag or a knitting bag or a grocery bag.
My mom has one for her laundry she can give me so I can wash it.
For Lizzie's laundry, and she just puts it in the finding fish bag, and we bring it home and we do her laundry. So there's all kinds of uses. You don't have to be going to a beach, but a grocery bag. I've been using one for a grocery bag.
Totally.
Anyway, it's just my one girlfriend. I don't know if she's on here, but she's been using hers for a school bag, like a teacher computer bag. So it's just great for us, and we just really appreciate your support.
Oh, people are chiming in now, like
yeah, the new copper color is
the new copper is pretty sweet. It's awesome.
My fave. I don't know if I'll get one, but
Linda,
strong bags.
Yeah, they are strong.
Linda. I did have some.
Oh, Mark, I love what Mark just said. I got one of the original T-shirts and wear it every time I go to Cuba. Love it.
Awesome. Thank you.
So we try to, like when we got these beach bags, they're very good quality.
Yeah.
They're like really well made.
Right?
Yeah,
like
they're really well made. So we scored when we found these because if you've ever looked to try to get things sourced,
yeah, it's hard.
It's like going on. It's a lot of work.
It's like down the rabbit hole, right? You can keep going and looking, and someone had mentioned to me that they could get this bag and it was much cheaper, and it wasn't. It was like a thin little bag. They're not the same.
Yeah, these bags are structurally sound.
Yeah, they're really great, and they're great. They hold up. I've washed it. Remember the one I?
Yeah.
And then we should talk about your hat that I cleaned up, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I wish it was down here.
Hats are on order too, and I didn't order a lot of hats, but we were away in Barbados. My hat got all messed up. My finding fish
hat. It just got a little used, basically. It had salt stains,
everything. Jenny got the hat totally washed up like it was brand new.
Totally looks amazing.
All the wrinkles taken out of the trucker hat.
Yeah.
So because we try to send those as cheaply as possible through shipping, because shipping's crazy in Canada.
Shipping is crazy.
But all those marks can come out. Yeah. So,
And if you have one of their trucker hat style, I just used like a little toothbrush. I put a little dish soap. I gave it a good scrub. I was rinsing it and I let it dry outside. So if you want, show that at this point, Mike.
What's that?
Lots of people might want the bags and they're going to be like, how do I get a bag?
Okay.
So when you go onto our Facebook, our Finding Fish, you're already talking to me because I run that site. So you can just send me a message
in the DM section.
Yeah, the most important piece is people, if you're not picky, that's fine. If you just want a color bag and you don't care about what color the print is, that's fine. But if you're particular,
if you want a blue bag with light ink, you just say dark blue bag, light ink, because we have light blue as well.
We have light blue with white or dark ink. So just if you prefer, be really specific. And if you aren't, I'll ask you anyway. But just makes it go faster.
And then Jenny also takes a picture of your order when it's packed up.
And I send it out.
Send it to you, show that it's actually being shipped.
Yeah, I think that's a good system.
I think we've only had one person that didn't get stickers.
Yeah, one
person. We met him at the airport.
I know, but then it did arrive.
And it did
arrive. And then I have messed up on a tank top order where I missed a tank top and they had paid. So out of all of the merch we've done, I think I've made 2 errors.
But I have to say, my hat's off to Canada Post.
Yeah, they've been amazing.
They are, if I go down there, people might get it within 2 days.
Yeah. Well, I had someone reach out today. When will I have it? And I said, they've been arriving in about 3 days.
It's unbelievable. Canada Post, hats off to you. Like, you guys are cranking it, and everyone is so appreciative. And same with me, because you haven't lost anything. And I've been told Canada Post doesn't lose anything. No. Right. And we didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
So that's our merchandise section of this.
Yeah.
I wanted to say a special thanks now to our Patreons. Steve in Texas. We have Mark and Nellie. We've got Paul Monk, 7 Days in Paradise. We've got Martha Hulwicks, Robert Ross, and Jocelyn Reindress. These people support us. They give us a donation on Patreon.
Yeah.
And what I did this month with the Patreon money, I actually went and I loaded up with pencil, crayons, coloring books, hooks. Like, I bought hooks and then I went and bought more hooks.
Fishing, right?
Fishing hooks for people, and some lures. What else did I buy?
The bags are $38, includes shipping. You bought some candy.
Candy. I try to buy, now we all buy different things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I know a lot of people take medicines, they take women's products.
Yeah.
I posted before
We've done that
about
in the past.
power packs, battery operated lights, which they didn't have when I was there.
We've taken rice, beans.
So I did something different with the lures, the fishing line, hooks, lots of that stuff for the guys that love to fish. Because listen, if you're hurting in Cuba, men love to fish. If that's a pastime for them. So if you can give people hooks and lines, they can feed a family. So we all do something a little different. This time, that's what I took my money and that's what I did.
Yeah.
I took lots of $5 bills. I went to the bank and I got lots of single $1 bills. So that's what some of my Patreon, American, no coins. That's what I did with this month's Patreon. So you know.
Right.
And I want to say hats off and thank you for everyone that supports us in any way. Supporting us, buying our merchandise also helps support Cuban people, because we donate, we give, we do what we can. And, you know, being down there as a tourist is important. Sometimes I know people like me take a lot of heat from people that want to take jabs that we shouldn't come to Cuba because of political reasons.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them. I know a lot of people. It's people like me. It's people like you. It's people like us that go and support families down there, give tips, take things that keep that country on some sort of a stable existence. Because right now, Cuba is hurting. I think it's hurting more than it was last year.
Yeah.
So we all just do our best to make sure that we give.
I think when I was at, I don't know, was it Hibacoa? I just took money that people had donated to me. I had sold some chokers. And we gave it right to Cuban people that we spotted.
That's right.
Walking.
We didn't know who they were.
I didn't even give them to people at the resort.
Yeah, we try to do spontaneous things. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like discretionary bags that we bring, we just hand it off to someone and they look in it. Like, you know, pencil crayons and a coloring book is a dream to some kid that wants to be an artist one day, or wants to be a tattoo artist, or just wants to dream as a child,
or just like such a great surprise, right? Like something that they might not get otherwise.
So someone's chiming in. Jim just said he brings an extra 20 to buy coins. Exactly.
Yeah, buy the coins.
US or Canadian. Heather, if you're going down there, US dollar bills are great.
Yeah.
Paper, good quality paper. So is $5, $10, $20 bills. No coins. Amazing. Coins are really hard for Cubans. Just think of it. If I was going to London, England, I wouldn't tip in a toonie or loony in London, England, or New York.
And we wouldn't do that here either.
We wouldn't do that here either. We tip in the currency, but they will accept paper money because that's what their banks will accept. Okay.
It's Mark and Nellie. They have 3 small $100 generators to give to their favorite workers this October.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And we've often met people there that have brought pots and pans. They've brought generators. They've brought laundry detergents.
Anything.
Like anything.
They find out who they, you know, people get attached to certain workers, and those workers say, hey, I have a few things. Could you help me out? And of course they do. One thing that I do typically, I always bring bigger bills.
Yeah.
Maybe I bring 50s, 100s, 50 US dollar bills, because if I'm running low and if I'm in Veradero, I'll say, do you guys have any change? They see that nice 50. Oh, they'll give me $1 bills all day long. So they get the bigger bills so they can put it in their wallet, which is their bank account, and I get more tipping power. I also always try to buy $50 to $100 worth of coins on my last day. And I will come home and the guy at the gas station knows me. I pour $40 worth of coins on his counter and he goes, oh, you just got back from Cuba.
Yeah.
And I buy my gasoline.
And just give all the coins.
So, you know, just remember that, folks. Anything you can do to get those loonies and toonies out of the country and give them bigger bills is awesome. Nothing as a gift is a bad idea, because they can trade it, they can sell it, they have a black market where they can just distribute it. If someone doesn't want the crayons, somebody else will want the crayons, and that's how the economy runs in a dysfunctional economy like Cuba. There's still an underground economy that does really well. And the Cuban workers at resorts are the Cuban millionaires. They are sometimes the lifeblood of that country. Their money goes into the community. Their items go into the community, and it just is a layering effect. It's like shopping at your local place in your own town. Those Cuban people go into their hometown and distribute items. What's next, Jenny?
I don't know. We were going to just maybe chime in with the the people that are here and see what they want to talk about, because we said we wanted to interact a little bit more.
Halloween is coming.
I saw that. That's great.
So we took suitcases full of
Halloween costumes and makeup for the kiddos.
And in the chocolates. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and the candy.
That's a great idea. I just bought new sneakers. I'll take my old ones to Cuba.
Totally.
Because they're good, but not for what I'm doing.
I bring $500 in large bills, come back with few pounds of coins. Totally.
And then where are you all going? We may have missed it. Like, tell us where you're headed to. I saw flamenco on here quite a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm excited to see if flamenco has like a good rebound coming, because it kind of went downhill. You did a bit of an update.
Yeah. Ghost Viper, I believe he mentioned he's going to Perla Blanca in January. He said he got a screaming deal on it.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of places going by for the flamenco Saturday.
Someone's saying, which is better, Memories Flamenco or Sanctuary Grand Memories in Cayo Santa Maria?
That's a hard one. They both have great
similar.
beaches. I would say this.
Try
I was
both.
just at Sanctuary Grand Memories needs to be updated. Yeah, they need to do some work.
Needed some cleaning up.
I think flamenco is farther ahead on their renovations. I would try that out.
Yeah,
I would try that. I think the flamenco has bottomed and is going up.
Carib.
I think Sanctuary is at the bottom and it needs to come up.
Lots of people going to Carib.
Ted Shaughnessy, Playa Luxury, 2 weeks in October.
Wow. Rainbow.
Let me know how that goes, Ted.
Yeah. Oh, I love hearing all this. It
Move
gets
through
me
Rainbow.
Excited. Yeah. Holguin, Playa
I'm
Costa
planning
Verde.
on going to that resort.
It's your go-to place. I love it. You know, we've talked about this before. People have their go-to place, and that's where they go. Doesn't matter where. Like flamenco was our go-to place for years. The Royalton was our go-to
Memories
place.
Hibacoa in February.
Oh, I love that place.
Grand Aston Veradero. Okay, the 24th, Robert.
Oh, someone's sitting at Memories Flamenco right
What's
now.
That one?
That's awesome.
Flamenco or daiquiri? Still depending. You know what? Daiquiri is actually getting suited towards a lot of the kite surfers. So I think the prices are actually gone up.
Okay.
$1 for $1 for the flamenco. Like you cannot beat it. I think it's one of the cheapest resorts out there.
Perla Blanca, I love that.
If you're not so picky.
Yeah.
Sol Palmares, a great resort. I've had a great time. I was actually thinking about going back there and going and renting a bungalow.
Did you hear me when I said Peter the Great? He's at Memories Flamenco right now having breakfast.
Oh, Peter.
Watching this live.
Nice. How is it?
Tell us how it is. Yeah, we're wondering.
Robert Ross, Paradisus Rio de Oro. I actually like that resort. I was there during COVID.
Andy's doing Portugal in November and a cruise back to Florida. That sounds exciting.
That's awesome.
Love Portugal.
Tammy's going 8 days. Iberostar Bella Vista.
Perfect.
Well, get yourself up onto that top roof. They've got that bar up there, and they've got like the breakfast up there for select. I think it's called Selection. Yes.
Yeah, because the names change, don't they? Somewhere in Cayo Coco, holding my feet, my fave YouTubers in Cuba this fall. I'm holding my meet my fave YouTubers in Cuba this fall. Oh, that's
I'll be there all fall. White Sands, October 31st, SC. Yeah, you know what? You can't beat that place. That place is on fire right now.
And Carib. Carib's got a huge following.
Carib's got a massive following.
Yeah.
They've got a fantastic beach. Yes. I always do Diamond Club, or I think it's called Premium Class.
Yeah, Premium.
Because you can eat right on the beach.
Peter's saying the mosquitoes have been killer at Flamenco.
Oh, really?
I have found that for myself at Flamenco.
Jeez, eh?
Yeah. But I think we said on our last live stream, a couple mornings in Barbados, they were terrible.
The no-see-ums?
They were eating
destroyed me. Yeah. And I don't get bothered by them. So listen, folks, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they are everywhere. Question concerning hotels. Right?
What's the question?
Better? Royalton, Cayo Santa Maria, or Malia Bonavista, in your opinion?
I haven't been to Malia Bonavista, but it looks stunning. I've been to the Royalton Santa Maria. It's beautiful. I want to go to the Malaya Bonavista. I think those two are top resorts, top sellers. Like, I think right now, actually, the Cayo Santa Maria on select dates is on sale, like cheap.
Yeah. Lisa Hart, Mexico, end of October, taking my beach bag and my stickers.
Oh, she mentioned that. I remember seeing that.
Oh, so much fun.
Iberostar Cayo Guillermo.
Sanctuary Grand Memories in Holguin. Good price, 1 week, end of September. What do you think about it? We love it there.
What's that, Jen?
Sanctuary Grand Memories in Holguin. We had a great time there.
We did. Yeah. It's a long bus ride.
It's a long bus ride. It's not. It's corally to get into the water there.
It can be.
Can be.
But it's like the beach
I liked it
the beach was nice. It just can be rough.
Yeah.
It can be windy.
Yeah.
But I like the sanctuary part because it's like open air eating. Of course, there's going to have flies and mosquitoes.
But I loved it there.
But they also have the air conditioned premium class drinks.
They do.
So if you're going there right now,
pool area there.
Spend a little bit extra money and do the premium class.
Yeah.
You're going to have a better experience.
Pat V, I seem to be smoking cigars alone at resorts. Any cigar lovers destination resorts? I don't know about that.
I just got back from
where were you?
Jardine Del Rey, and they had a cigar lounge.
Oh, that's fun.
You can smoke right in the cigar lounge.
Like they used to be more popular, and some of them have done away with that.
They are, because the times are changing. People are getting out, and Cuba is not producing as many cigars as they used to.
Thank you, Ghost Viper, for putting your stickers all over your suitcases.
And the Bubba mugs.
Have you been to Playa Luxury in Cayo Coco?
Playa Luxury in Cayo Coco. I haven't.
No.
And it might be on my radar, but it's for a select crowd. And I just have to think if it's going to be right for me. I want to mention this. I'm thinking about coming up with a sticker.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell me what you think to this.
Can you explain this to me last night?
So the sticker is going to be, they're patches. So they're each going to have a different color, and they're going to have a year on it. And it's to emphasize how many times you've been to Cuba.
Yes.
So there's going to be a 5-year, a 10-year, 15, 20. And then I think once we start getting over 30, totally different structure of a sticker. And then I'm going to make 100 timer because Cuba Phil's been there over 100 times.
And people really do. They're so proud of how many times they've been to Cuba.
And so this is kind of like a flex, but you don't have to say anything because if someone sees like your glittery silver and you've been over 50 times to Cuba and it says 50 timer.
Yeah. And it's just an honor system. Like you know yourself, if you've been 10 times, you want that sticker.
What I was thinking of doing is the sticker's $5. But if you've been 50 plus, I'll send it to you for free on the honor system that you have been. And everyone here is going to be on the honor system. Because if you've been to a place 50 times and you're a subscriber and you've been supporting us, I'm sending you the sticker for such a great thing.
Sue R, need a 50-time sticker for
me. Do you need a Sue?
That's cool. Flamenco.
Hopefully there's not too many 50 timers. I might be taking a bath on this.
I hope not. How many times?
40 times.
Someone wants to know how many times you've been there, Mike.
I don't know. I'm going to have to count it up.
I don't know either.
Like it was 40 times when we were at Cayo Largo.
Oh my God.
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah. So
I could be like, 70, 80. But I know Cuba Phil's over 100 times.
Yeah. 20th on the
20th
trip. That's
so
fun.
What do you guys think to that idea?
That's a good idea?
To come up with a sticker, and inside the sticker it's going to say 5 times 10, 15, 20, 25,
just something we'll come up with
in different colors design. So you know that if you're a 50 timer and you have that sticker, like that guy's a 50 timer.
I also think we didn't show our 4-pack, which we should. And
then that's kind of one thing I'm thinking of. I just think it would be kind of cool
because our stickers still fly out of here.
Stickers are crazy, and they're good, and they're a good way to support us. That's our sticker pack.
That's the 4 for $20. You can order as many as you want. You can order 1, 2, whatever. But this is It
makes sense for us to ship 2 at a time.
It does. 2 for $10.
Because by the time you pay for shipping, it still costs us $2 by the stamp.
But that's our new Bayesian-inspired sticker. Yes. The colors. So
I love that one.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking of doing.
Steve from Texas just ordered 4 of those.
Yeah. So inside here, it'll say, I'll redesign the sticker and it'll say 5 times 10, 15, 20, and then in different colors. So know that it's not going to be associated with this patch. It's going to be just associated with the amount of times you've been there.
I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
3 years for the past 30 years. It adds up. It sure does, Sue. I get it. Okay. I think we're done.
Well, I have to go see my mom.
Yeah. We got to move on.
Because I got to pack because I'm leaving.
Big bumper stickers would be cool. That's a cool idea.
Well, that's cool.
That's a really cool idea.
Big bumper stickers, of course. That's coming from Ghost Viper.
Yeah. And we've considered things like
kids
patches.
Shirts.
We've considered a flag. Yeah. We're kids shirts and merch.
Yeah. The merchandise we do slowly, so we make sure that we never have any inventory because it is costly to buy all this stuff. And if it doesn't sell, then I'm buying it.
Well, anyway.
And I just want to say thank you to everyone that has paid for all our merchandise. You buy the beach bags.
Yeah,
you bought Patreon. You bought stickers.
Ghost Viper says, "Where's the link to Patreon?" So
it's the Patreon's going to be at the beginning.
If it's on our YouTube.
Yes.
Front page of YouTube.
And you can click on it'll say email, and then underneath it'll say Patreon. It'll take you to Patreon.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm not that good at that stuff because my kids set it up.
I know we're not.
But we're just appreciative. We're appreciative of everything. Yeah. We're appreciative of Cuba. We're appreciative of your time. And we're just so happy to be going back to a place that we enjoy.
Yeah, we can't wait. Let's just finish off by saying, when is your next video out?
Saturday.
Not this.
This Saturday.
By next Saturday, you're going to have.
I'm flying down there and flying straight back to do a video and to do a live stream. And then I'm on the next flight out of here. And then I will be down there.
So a video Christmas. For sure next Saturday.
It'll be a video for sure every single Saturday.
Live stream on Sunday.
And then when I get to October, it's Saturdays and hopefully Wednesday. Saturday, Wednesday. I'm not going to produce a Sunday video anymore because I can't. Like, we can't keep up. The strain on me is unbelievable.
We can't keep up.
But I just want to say, Linda J, Lizette, Andy, Patrick, Ghost Viper, Andy, Heather. We just want to say thank you.
Thanks so much for supporting us.
We really do have a good time.
We're still having a lot of fun.
We are.
Yeah. And we were looking like we were kind of down and out the last 2 weeks. So
well, the last month.
Yeah.
And I need Jenny back on a beach.
Oh.
I need her on a beach because it's more fun with the videos.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking at dates in October, November, and December. So I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. Okay. Have a great Saturday, everybody. And thanks again for joining us, and thanks for all your support.
100%. Thank you very much. And guess what? I'm going to see you in the next video.
You bet. Bye, everybody.
Fantastic.